Michael McLean, badassbrotherhood.com. Do I have a special treat for you today? A short body work, body weight, badass training with my daughter Emery, who's 9 years old. I've talked about this several times in the past, how this body weight training, I call this video the legs feed the wolf, which they do. Over the last 2 years, through the China virus and the restrictions and the lockdowns, my wife Krista and I, we were at wit's end 2 years ago with the schools closed and the pools closed and the hockey arena and the ball fields closed. We were like, what are we going to do to make sure that Emery is busy, make sure that she's stimulated, make sure for her mental and physical health that she's outside, she's moving, she's in the fresh air, and make sure that she's not doing what 99% of other children, unfortunately, we're doing, which is on pads and screens and Zoom calls. And when we saw Emery's behavior change after just a couple of weeks on online schooling, she'd never been on an iPad, never been on a phone. She watches almost no television. She had never been exposed to technology. And all of a sudden she was doing, 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever it was of Zoom a day. Her behavior changed immediately in a negative fashion. And my wife, Krista, and I were like, wow, control the controllables. What can we do to help our daughter before this becomes an issue? So we shut down all that type of schooling. Within a few weeks, we limited it to just an hour each morning. I would actually take Emery to work. But our big saving grace, after I listened to my intuition and my creator, my big saving grace were these combat for conditioning body weight exercises that I learned from the great Matt Fury, combat conditioning for kids. And Emery's going to show you here. We did these yesterday in the pouring rain. Badass millionaires don't take days off. Rain, snow, happy, sad, doesn't matter. Do the work. And we did these simple little exercises. We started with like one Hindu squat, one Hindu push-up, a little duck walk, a little bear walk, and Emery, she could barely do them properly. And within a few days and within a few weeks, she was a pro. She actually went from one Hindu squat to 129 is her personal best. She does Hindu push-ups, she does the duck walk, she does the bear walk, she does jumping jacks to open. And I'd take her for long walks. You never know. I'll just invite her in an afternoon. I'll say, come on, sweetheart, let's go for a long walk. And she loves it. She's 9 years old, so she enjoys walking now and being out in nature. So these were game changers for us in the toughest of restrictions and lockdowns. But my question to you is, how can you use these in your personal life? I do all of these exercises except for the duck walk. I do Hindu push-ups, Hindu squats. I do the warm-ups with the jumping jacks. I do sprints, 25-yard sprints, 75-yard sprints, 50-yard sprints. I do those with my daughter. I do everything you're going to see here. How can you, first of all, implement these in your world? Remember, we started with one sprint, one squat. Was so uncomfortable. One push-up. I could just do one Hindu push-up. Now I can do dozens and dozens and dozens. Bear walk. I could barely do that. Now I do it with Emery. So all these types of things, like what can we do every day in our own lives to set a good example, to get our bodies moving? Motion creates positive emotion. And the legs feed the wolf, as I said. We've got to be working on our lower body power and strength. So what can you do? How can you implement these into your life? This is literally 20 minutes max. 20 minutes with Emery. Sometimes 10 minutes in the garage. When we were in Naples before school, she's going to be sitting for 7 hours. So she would pound out 100 Hindu squats. She would pound out 25 Hindu push-ups. And then she would do a bear walk or a duck walk. And she was done in like 10 or 12 minutes. And she had her exercise in for the day before she sat. We sit too much. We work on our computers too much. We don't move enough. We need to get moving. We need to do these things outside. We need to do them in our bare feet. We need to drink tons of water when we're doing them. We need to do them in the snow, in the wind, in the heat, and we need to exercise early in the morning. First thing, get your metabolism going, get your mind going, get your brain going, get the good vibes and the good blood flow going. So, and the second thing is not only how can you use these like I do, but also how can you share these and use these with your children? Why are you not taking your teenager, inviting them for a walk? Why are you not inviting your teenager to leave their cell phone at home and go for a long 3-4 mile walk on a Saturday or Sunday? Or just inviting them to go on a half an hour walk, leaving their cell phone at home so you can talk and walk together. And these are things we can do with young children. Because these are body weight exercises, they're great for children because they don't overdo it. And these are amazing for flexibility. They're amazing for their hips, their knees, before they run into all these problems that adults have because we didn't do enough of this stuff. We didn't do enough squatting. We didn't do enough, animal postures. We didn't do enough movement. We weren't outside enough. So make sure that you're sharing these with your children, your teenagers, your adult children. Get them outside, encourage them to get outside in nature and start moving these body weight exercises. They're different, they're odd, and that's what excites me, is because 99% would never look at these or consider them. So right there, I know I'm on the right track. We've been doing these for 2 years. They've totally been a game changer. They have, they've been a savior for my wife, Krista, and I, and my daughter, Emery. So here you go. You can share these, you can use some of them, you can think about it, whatever. But no matter what, like Emery says in this video, be relentless. Okay, so Emery does, her record is 100. What is your record in Florida?
I think 120.
I think it was 129, but that's good.
125
Hindu squats. Today she's going to do, let's do 25. And Emery does these in the garage before she goes to school. But now that she's out of school, we'll be doing these each and every morning. So as far as technique, Emery's going to show the technique that we use here. So start, Emery, with where should your feet be? And that's shoulder width apart. Toes are straight. Right on. And your hands are what? They're in fists? Fists, okay. And they're at shoulder, they're right about there, which is perfect. Now do a slow one, okay, facing these. So just a slow Hindu squat here, just like half speed, okay? Go. Nice. And release those fists when you're down at the wood, okay? So do it one more time. And release, and there. One more slow. Nice. Knees apart, one more slow. Nice. Okay, can you do 25 of those?
Yes.
Let's go. Remember, fists, then release. Go. 1, knees apart. 2, that's the way. 3, 4, swing. 5, swing those hands forward. 6, nice, that's better. 7, and now speed up. That's 8, 9, 10, breathe, 11, 12, breathe out, 13, 14, that's it, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, faster, 20, 5 more, swing, 21, 22, knees apart, 23, 24, 25. Good job. Okay, excellent technique. So those are Hindu squats. As you can see, she makes a fist at the top and then pulls those back as far as she can. So the next one here is called the bear crawl. And what's important here is this is amazing for hand strength in our kids. Abdomen strength, core strength, arm strength, really good for the shoulders. So just go down into 4, go into the bear, Okay, spread your hands. And as you can see, she's going to be on the tips of her toes. Put your feet far apart. Same with your hands, and be on your fingertips. And she's going to keep her rear end up, and she's going to go as fast as she can up to the road. Okay? Take a deep breath and go. Head up, fast feet, fast hands. Faster, fast feet, fast hands. Come on, hustle. You can go faster. Fast feet, come on. Hustle, hustle, hustle. A bear is fast. A bear is fast. A bear is quick. Eyes up. Eyes up. Go, go, go. Come on, keep going. Faster. Come on, move, move, move. You can do it. Good work. Faster. Keep going. Finish strong. Finish strong. Head up. Eyes up. Head up. Come on. Finish strong. Fast, 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 fast. Great job. Okay. Well done. Come on back down. Nicely done, sweetheart. How'd that feel? And if you notice, Emery is in her bare feet. And this is something I learned also from Matt Fury, is any time that we can train in our bare feet when we're doing things like Hindu squats or Hindu push-ups or any exercise that you like, if we can do it in our bare feet, it's just even more valuable and advantageous because we're stretching out our feet. We're like on that drill there, she just had her toes going. So here's another one. This is a duck walk.
Where am I doing that to, Daddy?
You're gonna do it right up to where you did that one and you're done. So let's just do that one up to the play set, okay? So you're gonna show the guys what a duck walk is. So just get down now, okay? Just like a duck. And she's gonna swing her arms and she has to keep her head and chin up. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's go. Walk like a duck. This here is amazing for her ankle strength. It's amazing for her thighs and calves. This is also really good for the flexibility in the hips. If you're an adult and you say, oh my God, that looks painful or whatever, the reasons it's painful is we didn't do enough of this flexibility and these natural motions. So here she goes. That's it. Keep going to the blue shed. Swing your arms. See, she's using her arms. She's powering. That is amazing for her heart and lungs. Keep going to the middle of the blue shed. Come on, work. You can do it. Work, duck walk, duck walk, duck walk, duck walk. Nice job. Okay, one last thing. Come on down here. We're going to do one sprint. This is like a 25-meter sprint. So we do the hills. We're not going to go there right now. But Emery and I together, we do 25-yard sprints, we do 50-yard sprints, and we do a 75-yard sprint. And we walk back and we do reps. So as an example, for cardiovascular, I would have her do 5 of these 25-yard sprints up a hill on the road. So she does it, walks back, does it, walks back, does it, walks back. Then we go to 50-yard sprints. Does it, walks back, does it, walks back. And remember, she's doing them with me, so she's getting that good rest, that 3-to-1 work to rest ratio. So, and then we get to the 100 or the 80 yards as an example, and we do a couple of those.
100-meter sprints.
Yeah, we do a couple of the hundreds for sure. But we build up as we go along. So what you're gonna do here is she's gonna focus on being, Emery, on your toes.
Where am I sprinting to?
You're sprinting as hard as you can past that chair up there, that chair.
On the gravel.
Okay, yeah. So all you're thinking about, so now get your eyes up on that chair and as fast as you can, and remember to go past the chair. Go through the line, through the line. On your mark, get set, go. Speed, speed, faster, speed, speed, speed. Good job. And walk back. Walk back. Nice job. Nice job. So as you can see, there are some exercises, some training ideas. I use them personally, but they're great for our kids. Remember our kids. Good job. All right. Remember our kids, and and get them moving every single day, especially when there's no school or especially when their games or whatever it is are done. You want to do one more? Yeah. See, that's the thing about goal setting and goal getting is once you get started, you get motivated. Motion creates emotion. You want to do even more. Okay, I'm going to see if you can get to that chair in 8 steamboats. Do you think you can do it?
Yes.
Okay, on your mark, eyes up on the chair, get set, go! 1 steamboat, 2 steamboat, 3 steamboat, 4 steamboat, 5 steamboat. Nice. 5, 6 steamboats. Good. Championship effort. I love it. Championship execution, championship discipline. So there was an example of duck walk, bear walk, and some sprints. We also do some basic stuff like jumping jacks to warm up. Sometimes we go for a long walk, all kinds of stuff, and Emery's a swimmer. So also, there's a good one right there, is she'll sit. So instead of doing Hindu squat, she'll do a squat like this, and I will time her. Okay, breathe, remember to breathe, and she will do that for 10 minutes. And I will do it with her for as long as I can. I've had to work up to 10 minutes. That's a hard one for me. But just sitting there and breathing is the secret. And just in that squatting position is so good for the hips, so good for the knees. And Hindu squats are so good for our heart, our lungs, and our chest capacity. So a lot of good things there. So that's it for today. If you have wanted more information, like I said, the great Matt Fury, combat conditioning for kids, and the results speak for themselves. Remember, this is the stuff that got us through the lockdowns. Hop up on there. Big fan of the trampoline. Nice and high, north-south, north-south. Good cool down. This is something that got us through the restrictions and the lockdowns when the schools were closed and the rinks were closed and the pools and the ball fields were closed. Emery and I put this training program together with the Hindu squats, with the bear crawls, with the duck walks, with the sprints. And honestly, it was a lifesaver for us in terms of mental health and physical fitness. It was so important because we didn't have places to go, and physical activity was so important. So that's how we work. The legs feed the wolf, and motion creates emotion. So that's it for today. What are 2 words that Daddy says a lot? What are they? 2 words that can change your life, 2 words that can change anybody's life.
Be relentless.
Good work. See you tomorrow.